A blessed day to you, all my beautiful sports to the bone people. Welcome back to another video. Thank you all for checking this one out. So I have a couple of things that I want to talk about in this one. A couple days ago, I actually put out a West Indies ODI squad and I called it my first draft. So what I'm going to do is I'm trying to put together a playing 11 from that squad. Now, I have actually put together 3 different playing 11s, right? A couple of players repeating in all 3, but a couple of other players rotated in, 2 of them. So we're going to take a look at that. Plus, we're going to talk a little bit about Elaine Thompson-Herah. We heard that she recently separated from her coach. And the information came out yesterday that it was a result of the coach asking for 100 million per year to coach her. Go and talk about it. Just give a listening ear and let me know what you all think in the comment section. All right, so let us kick things off with this Elaine Thompson-Herah story. Get it out of the way quickly and then we can talk some cricket. So a few days ago, I think it was Sportsmax that brought the story that Elaine Thompson-Herah and her coach that she was working with, Shanika Osborne, had parted ways, right? A whole lot of speculations was going around as relates to why they parted ways. Now, we would have seen where Elaine Thompson-Herah, her husband, actually came out and he did an interview. Man was saying that it was as a result of a breakdown in negotiation where wage package is concerned. So lo and behold, I was on Sportsmax last night and I heard him in an interview with Ricardo Chambers saying that Coach Osborne allegedly asked for 100 million per year. Plus, she would be given added bonus or bonuses, right? So they decided that they can't work with that any at all. And according to Elaine's husband, the coach didn't give them any wiggle room to work with, didn't give them any wiggle room to negotiate. Osborne did an interview and she's disputing that. She's saying, listen, not no go so. That's a big lie. I was willing to negotiate. But I don't know if it's a case where that 100 million was so far out of the norm that the man said, listen, even if they are willing to negotiate, whatever they're going to come down to, we can't work with it. And that 100 million that they're talking about is Jamaican for the year, right? 100 million for the year. And based on what Mr. Herah is saying, she would have gotten paid close to $1 million US per year after her base pay plus bonuses, right? Coach Osborne is saying they're not telling the truth because she had asked him for 15%, but they are saying, listen, we cannot give you 15%, cannot afford 15%. Right, because they would break the contract that they have with Puma. I don't know how that work. Right, so they are saying we can't pay you 15%, give us a base price and we will pay you that base price. You can't get 15% of what the athlete is earning. Because you'll have to remember those people, she has a couple of endorsements and a couple of deals. She would have had those prior to Osborne taking over as coach. So they are saying, listen, whenever she get paid each month, you cannot get 15% of that because some of these deals would have been in place prior to you coming in. So she's saying that, she was of the opinion that when she had a meeting with them, they were okay because Elaine Thompson-Herah asked her if she's willing to move from the 15%. She said no. According to her, all Elaine did was, stand up and said, okay. So she thought everything was good, only to hear this no. But we are still awaiting her to come on probably Sportsmax or one of those platforms and give a full interview so we can know what that is all about. Because 100 million, brother, 100 million is a whole heap of money still. Anyways, I just wanted you guys to get some info on that because I spoke about it a couple days ago. All right, so on to the West Indies squad now, my people. Onto the West Indies ODI playing 11. So I gave a first draft a couple days ago. I think I had about 16 or 17 players in there. And when you look at that, I didn't have Brandon King in. He definitely should have been in the squad. But when you look at that little first draft there that I have, team can be set up, can set up the team in different ways. So I have three little thing here, three teams here that I am working with as of right now. So the first one would see Alec Arthur is opening with Shea Hope. And even though we hear Shea Hope say that he's not planning to go back to the top of the order anytime soon, he's planning to bat in the middle. The fact that Darren Bravo is probably going to be making his way back into the team, that would give him an additional you can call him senior player, right? We still gonna have to wait to see how he will start off as he returns to the international scene. But one would assume that if he's firing and playing well, then Shea Hope could return to the top. So we in this first team here have Alec and Shea Hope opening, with Brandon King batting at number 3 in this one. Darren Bravo batting at the all-important spot, the number 4 slot there. Number 5, we would have Nicholas Pooran. Number 6, we would have Shemran Hetmaya. 7, we would have Rahman Powell. And this is making way for the captain. And it would be strange to see a captain batting at number 7 because, you know, he's playing as a specialist batsman. He's not bowling, so it would be strange to have him batting there. So you know, and man is the vice captain, so he's gonna play. Problem is that in this first playing 11 here that I have, King, I want all of them guys, Poor and Hitmaya, King and Bravo, I would want all of them to play. So the captain will end up back down there. So then you have Romario Shepherd, Gudikish Moti, Alzari Joseph, and Jaden Seals. That would be one version based off the draft that I had. The other draft would see Alec and Shea Hope remaining in this one also. Bravo would move up to 3 instead of 4. So in the first one I had him at 4. In this one he would move up to 3. Then Pooran would be at 4. Rutherford would be at 5 instead of Hetmaya in this form here, in this draft here. Then you would have Rahman Powell, Shepherd, you would have Karaya, Hussein, Joseph, and Seals. Right? So in the first one you would have seen that Moti was there. But I doubt we're going to play 3 spinners, or I doubt we're going to play the 2 left arm spinners. So it is either they're going to go with, we'll go with 1 spinner there in Moti, as I did in the first draft, or in the second draft I went with one leg spinner and the left arm spinner. Let me see how many I had in the first draft. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 11. So that is how the second team would look there. As I said, Powell, Shepherd, Karaya, Hussein. Then you have Joseph and Seals. So Joseph and Seals alongside Romario Shepherd would be bowling most of the overs. You know, if things are going well, you expect to get 30 overs from those guys. And then, you know, you would hope that if you have 2 spinners, you get 10 from Karaya and 10 from well, you probably don't get 10 in all, but you split it up. Even if Romario Shepherd don't bowl all 10, but you split it up somewhere. And the third way that I am looking at it, you would have Alec Arthur and Shea Hope once again, with Bravo at 3, and at 4 this time around you would have Justin Greaves and then Pooran, right? So this version would see Hetmaya out again. Then you have Powell, Shepherd, Karaya, Hussein, Joseph, and Seals. Right, so you know, we have players rotating in and out based on how I am looking at it here. The problem with this, as I said, my viewers and subscribers, is the vice captain. Right? He's the vice captain, not fighting against him or anything, but he's gonna have to bat big, and we're talking about ODI big, right? Has the ability, would have shown that he's capable, but because we want to fit in the other batsmen, we can't just put him down at number 7, 8, 9. You understand? That would be shortening the bowlers. We can't really do that. So those are the setup that I have, my people, at least for now. And remember, this setup is not based on a team that was announced by West Indies, by CWI selectors. This is just a setup based on this draft that I put out. So, I know people going to want to get in their feelings and say that I am fighting against other people. I am open to opinions as it relates to who should be in and who shouldn't be. You understand? But for those who are going to think that I am fighting against their players, yes, I fight against everybody that is not from Jamaica. So we're going to leave it right here for now, my people. Let me know what you all think in the comment section. Big up.